I'm actually at Fred Meyer right now, and unfortunately Trader Joe's is not a one-stop shop for me, especially when I have a lot to get for the week. So I'm on my way to Trader Joe's and I want to see what Trader Joe's has that's new. I know Valentine's Day is coming up in a couple weeks. I'm not too sure if they have any Valentine's Day items, any specialty items, you know, when it comes to Valentine's Day, or winter items that I haven't seen before. I am going to bring you into this store at Trader Joe's. I want to see what new things they have, and I'll show you what new things that catch my eye. I'll put it on film, and then I'll bring you back to my house and I'll do a full healthy grocery haul, and I'll show you everything that I got at Trader Joe's and Fred Meyer. Yeah, so this is gonna be a huge grocery haul. I have a lot to get. By the way, welcome to the video. If you're brand new to my channel, welcome. I upload 1 to 2 videos a week all about living healthy, and so I will meet you over at Trader Joe's now, and then from Trader Joe's I'll meet you back at my house. I hope you enjoy the video, and thank you for clicking on it. Cheers. Whew, I needed that shot. Just kidding. I got this one at Trader Joe's. I like this one because turmeric is full of anti-inflammatory properties, and when you pair it with black pepper, it does wonders for the body. These shots are about $1.99, so way better than even Walmart. Walmart's is probably a little bit over $2, so these are a good price for immunity shots. So Trader Joe's did not have very many new items. I was a little bit disappointed. I ran into this problem last year around Valentine's Day. I don't think they have very many Valentine's items that come in. That was a little bit disappointing, but that's okay. I have a lot of food items to go over with you guys, so let's get started. Most of my food is from Trader Joe's, and then of course, as you guys already know, I did get a few things at Fred Meyer that Trader Joe's never carries, and so I'll let you know which is from which. You guys haven't seen my arugula in a while from Trader Joe's. This used to be my staple item when I go there, and then I liked their power green salad, so now I'm back on my arugula trend. So any salad greens, have to buy that organic, because any green salad is heavily sprayed with pesticides. So organic arugula, I bring this in my lunches still. I love arugula salads. Still top it off with something sweet like dried fruit. Recently it's been dates, so I just chop these up and put like 2 or 3 on top of the arugula, and then have not gotten this in like a year, probably over a year, the spicy cashew butter dressing. And I like this one because it has minimal ingredients. Actually, they don't add any oil. The second ingredient is cashew butter, and that's kind of like how they make it creamy. They don't add like any other oils to it. So all the ingredients are super clean, no bad ingredients at all. So highly recommend this one if you guys are looking for a dressing. The macros are really good too. 40 calories for a serving. Josh requested frozen broccoli. You don't have to buy your broccoli organic, so you can save money there. I can't remember what the price is on these at Trader Joe's, but pretty good. So we like to have these in our freezer at all times as a quick meal option. So just throw it in a pan, saute, maybe with some olive oil, and you're good to go. We have been loving green beans lately, so we just saute these in a pan with some, actually I prefer avocado oil with these green beans, salt, pepper, and garlic. Oh, so good. And green beans should be organic. They are on the Dirty Dozen list. Fresh broccoli, because we love our cruciferous vegetables. Cruciferous vegetables are really good for hormonal health. So if any of you guys are struggling with your hormones, like I always have struggled, I try to incorporate a lot of cruciferous vegetables in my diet. So a lot of broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, all that stuff. Cabbage is a good one too. I actually don't know why we need so many bell peppers. They're all organic, which is awesome. Josh requested 7 of them. I don't know what he's gonna do with them. I think he's gonna make salads with them, hopefully. I don't really know. I needed a couple of bell peppers because I am going to make a stuffed bell pepper recipe that calls for like ground turkey, which is right here, by the way. So when I was at Fred Meyer, I wasn't sure if Trader Joe's was gonna have organic ground turkey, and they actually did. But I got this one at Fred Meyer, but you can get it at Trader Joe's also. It's gonna be for a recipe. You want all your poultry organic. Speaking of poultry, you want your eggs, ideally organic, but pasture raised, number 1. I really love this company, Vital Farms. I get the big one at Fred Meyer, but you guys, I was so happy to see, I should have filmed it, at Trader Joe's, they now have pasture raised organic eggs, and they're a good price. I think they're about $5.50 or $5.60 a carton, which is great. That's about what these run, but these aren't organic. So organic pasture raised is where it's at with eggs. That's the healthiest type of egg you can eat. These are still pretty good though. It's just that, oh my gosh, Trader Joe's had such a good price on organic pasture raised. So I'm gonna have to get them next time at Trader Joe's because they've actually never carried those before. So that should be a new item for them. Organic lemons. Lemons, any citrus fruit, lemons, oranges, they're heavily sprayed with pesticides. So you wanna buy them organic unless you are using some sort of vegetable wash like this one. I get this one from Trader Joe's. It's my favorite vegetable wash. And so if you are buying non-organic lemons, just wash them off really well and then you can use them. Onions, you don't have to buy them organic because you're peeling off the peel. Been really into mandarin oranges lately. I got these last week and went through them like water. So I was happy to find that these are organic. I don't know why I just bought these. I love kiwis though. Kiwis are very high in vitamin C, and the skin, you should eat the skin because the skin has a lot of vitamins and minerals that the fruit itself doesn't have. So I highly recommend you eat the skin. And actually these are organic, but you really don't need to buy kiwis organic. Josh likes these salad kits from Trader Joe's. He always buys them. It's convenient for him because it has everything in it. It has the toppings. He does not use the dressing in these. He'll use a healthy dressing instead, like this one or one from Primal Kitchen that I always use. But this is a nice, quick, convenient option, especially if you work from home and you're like needing to grab a meal real quick from your kitchen and go back to your Zoom meeting. Just put one of these in a bowl, use the topping, and then grab like a healthy salad dressing, and then you're good to go. You guys know that I love this seafood medley. We just throw it in a pan, saute like we do everything else, and it's kind of nice because you don't have to thaw this ahead of time. When you do cook these though, they will give off a bunch of water, so we always just drain the water as we cook it. But it's like very convenient. We always throw this in some sort of marinara sauce or tomato sauce and top this off on spaghetti or spaghetti squash. So it's a great source of protein. Love my organic berries. So berries are heavily sprayed with pesticides also. They're like #1 on the Dirty Dozen list, so you need to buy them organic. I did not get these at Trader Joe's. I got them at Fred Meyer because Trader Joe's sometimes is hit and miss on the berries, and I really wanted my berries. When I went to Trader Joe's, I did see they had a big carton of organic blueberries, and I kind of wish I had gotten those instead. They looked better than these that I got. So, you know, so Trader Joe's really does do well on the produce. Fresh squeezed organic pomegranate juice. So the reason why I got this is because I'm really trying not to drink alcohol right now. I mean, I'm having a few drinks a week, but I'm really trying to cut back. You know that I love my glass of wine when I cook. That's just something I love to have while I cook. It's so relaxing for me. And I'm really trying not to because IVF is in less than 2 weeks. So I'm trying to get my egg quality up, my body ready for that. Pomegranate juice is so healthy for you. It's super, super high in antioxidants, way better for you than red wine. And because of the color, and I just put it in a wine glass, it kind of tricks my brain that I'm drinking a glass of wine. And it is enjoyable for me. It tastes really good. You do want to buy your pomegranate juice fresh squeezed organic, and you know Trader Joe's does have this too, but I wasn't sure if they did, so I bought this one at Fred Meyer. But you can buy this at Trader Joe's. Butternut squash, because I love my butternut squash, and you don't have to buy it organic because you're peeling off the peel. Same thing, spaghetti squash, you don't have to buy organic. I just really like this as a low carb option. In my mind, I don't replace this for pasta. If I want pasta, I'm gonna have pasta because this tastes nothing like pasta. But I do feel better if I eat lower carb, and so I will sometimes mix this with pasta, like have the two combined, or just this by itself and not have the pasta. But yeah, this is a really nice option for if you want to be lower carb or want some additional vegetables. Then just substitute this for spaghetti, but in your mind know that this doesn't taste anything like the actual noodle. Organic half and half. We buy all of our dairy organic. I'm generally dairy free mostly, so this is for Josh, but when it comes to dairy products, it's very important to eat all of your dairy organic. So they have organic mac and cheese. This is for Josh. Speaking of organic dairy, Trader Joe's has a great price still on their organic 100% grass-fed beef. This is about $4 or $5, which is great. The grocery store is like $7 and upwards of that. Very important to eat your beef organic, 100% grass-fed. It's gonna be so much healthier for you. And then you're supporting that industry of farming where they treat the animals correctly, and and it's not conventional. Josh requested pita bread. So I got these at Trader Joe's. There's no preservatives or colors or flavors added to this, and that they say that clearly. So the ingredients are really good. I wish it was organic. It's very important to have your wheat, especially wheat products, organic, because if they're not organic, then you can assume that they've been sprayed with something called glyphosate, which is the byproduct of Roundup. Farmers spray that stuff just to help keep the crop growing really abundantly and keeps like bugs and stuff off of it, but it's so bad for us. It's so bad for our gut health, especially in our immune system. So you really want to buy all of your wheat products organic, and really all your grain products organic also. Hemp seed, especially if you're vegan, this is a great option for a complete protein. Hemp seed has all 9 essential amino acids that make up a protein. If you're vegan or if you're not vegan, this is really healthy for you, really high in omega-3s, very good for gut health and immune system. Trader Joe's has a really good price on Brazil nuts, and I get these every time because they are very high in selenium, which is very good for your thyroid. A lot of us suffer from thyroid issues, especially later on in life. And if you deal with hormonal issues, more likely than not, your thyroid is kind of sluggish. So highly recommend that you just eat a couple of Brazil nuts a day. You only need 1 Brazil nut to get your full daily dose of selenium. So highly recommend. This was a splurge. I saw my sisters eating these last year and they're in love with these. So I'm like, okay, I'll try them. And they're just plantain chips, but they're sweet and they have yummy chocolate drizzle on them and stuff. So they are not vegan, they are not dairy free, but I was like, what the heck, I wanna try them. Comment down below if you've tried these and if you like them. I got these at Fred Meyer. This has been my recent indulgent. I love this chocolate. So I recently discovered this chocolate brand at Walmart because Walmart was having a sale on these. These are very expensive, and I know they're expensive because they're organic, they're fair trade, which is very important with chocolate. Chocolate and coffee both need to be organic and fair trade. The coffee and chocolate industry is very corrupt. I've been hearing, because I've been kind of researching it, I've been hearing there's a lot of like child labor involved and ethical things involved. I always try to buy chocolate fair trade, and needs to be organic too because it is heavily sprayed with pesticides. This company is so amazing because there's no emulsifiers. They sweeten their chocolate with coconut sugar, which is amazing. And I always try to buy my chocolate at least 70% because the higher the chocolate percentage, the more health benefits. So lots of health benefits to chocolate. Go to my Instagram. I just did a reel on it about a week ago on why you should eat more chocolate. So these are new items for Trader Joe's that I was really excited to see. They're plant-based barbell protein bars, and I like their barbell protein bars that are whey-based, but I try not to eat whey. And so yeah, I haven't tried these yet, but the ingredients are okay. They're not the best, but I still wanted to try them because they are plant-based. It's hard to find a plant-based protein bar. Speaking of protein bars, I got these at Fred Meyer. I've been really liking these no-cow bars. I like birthday cake flavor the best because I just love birthday cake flavor anything. And the no-cow bars are vegan, dairy-free, gluten-free, and each bar is 20 grams of protein, which is why I get them. And they're high in fiber, 190 calories, and only 4.5 grams of fat. So the macros are really good. So this is a really nice snack to eat. I eat these as a pre-workout snack, sometimes a post-workout snack, but I really like these as pre-workout snack. I got this at Fred Meyer. I have been liking this. I don't use it a ton because it makes my stomach kind of feel weird. It's just allulose syrup, which apparently your body doesn't absorb, so that's why it's keto. So it is sugar-free. It's only 10 calories a serving, and it tastes really good. Most of the time I use honey to sweeten things, but I've been liking sweetening things with this because it's like very low sugar, actually there's no sugar in it, low calories, and so sometimes I'll mix this with honey. If you find this at a grocery store, pick it up because it is really good and it tastes just like maple syrup, but not without all the sugar and calories. So it is kind of a nice option for Yuma, of course. You guys know we like our fermented foods. Someone asked me if vodka counts as a fermented food. It does not, sorry. But yeah, sauerkraut, kimchi, kefir. I was gonna get more kefir this week, but actually I have 3 bottles in the fridge. All super good for gut health. So if you're struggling with gut issues, definitely pick up some fermented food and start like kind of weaning yourself on it, like maybe a tablespoon a day of something, either kefir, sauerkraut. It's gonna really help with your gut health because it has tons and tons and tons of probiotics and good bacteria for your gut. Lots of organic bone broth for Yuma. We're still putting it in his kibble. Josh requested this turkey chili for his lunches. So we've had this a few times. Josh requested this just as like a really fast, already cooked meat option for dinner. It is grass-fed. It's not 100% grass-fed. It's important when you buy your beef to have it say 100% grass-fed and 100% grass-finished, because what happens is they start the cow off being grass-fed, and then they, in order to fatten it up at the end of its life, they give it grains. And so they can say that it's grass-fed, but they can't say it's 100% grass-fed. Whenever you buy your beef products, you want it to say 100% grass-fed, or you want it to say grass-fed and grass-finished. This is okay for a like last-minute dinner option when you like don't have anything to eat or you don't have time to cook. This is great. Organic fair trade coffee, pita chips per Josh's request. Got 2 of these. I just talked about this on my Instagram last week. This is a vegan protein drink, and it's 32 grams grams of protein per shake, which is like, wow, that is a lot of protein for plant-based. So it is like kind of on the thicker side when you drink it. A lot of times I'll just put ice in a glass and pour it in, and then it kind of, the ice waters it down. But this is really tasty. I don't drink this all the time because it's not organic. It should be organic, these ingredients, but the ingredients itself are pretty good. So if you're looking for a protein option and you're vegan or you just don't want to eat any whey, this is a great option. I found this at Fred Meyer. I don't know where else you can find these, but maybe online too. I know I said let's try not to drink, but this is such a good price. This is like $12 or $13 at Trader Joe's, and it's 3 liters. And because it's box wine, it's always sealed off from the air, even when you open up the spigot to pour yourself a glass. So this lasts weeks. I want to say they say it lasts 8 to 12 weeks, something like that. I was like, you know what, you can't beat that. If you're looking to save yourself on wine and you're tired of like throwing away half drinking bottles because it goes bad after 3 days, box wine. I like these too. This is like a nice treat for me at night when like I'm craving something sweet. Just pop open a can of Zevia. So Trader Joe's still doesn't have a tomato sauce that I really like. So I got Rouse tomato sauce at Fred Meyer. This is my favorite tomato sauce ever. I normally get it at Costco because at the grocery store it's $10 for a little thing of tomato sauce, but you can get 2 for $10 at Costco. Love this tomato sauce so much. There's nothing artificial in here. There's no sugar added. Ingredients are so good. I also don't like any of Trader Joe's bagels. I really love the Dave Killer Bread bagels, so I got these at Fred Meyer. You can get these at any grocery store now. I like these because they're organic. Like I just said, it's really important to have all of your wheat products organic, and then they just add a whole bunch of nuts and seeds. It's really high protein. Each bagel is only 260 calories, which actually is not bad for a bagel, and 13 protein, which is amazing. So I really like these bagels a lot. Trader Joe's bagels, really, the ingredients aren't that great and they're not organic. They do have gluten-free bagels, which are pretty good. Got these at the regular grocery store. If you see these, pick them up. They're low carb and they're very tasty, high protein. Okay, gotta put all this away, and Yuma and Josh will be back from the park any minute. I'm gonna end the video here. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully you had fun with me. And I'm so sorry Trader Joe's didn't really have anything new and exciting, but I still love going there. Like I've said before, I love Trader Joe's because it's like the poor man's Whole Foods. They have really good prices. They have a lot of organic stuff, a lot of cool things to see and try and taste. Yeah, so give this video a thumbs up if you liked it because it really helps support my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Leave comments down below of any questions you have or any suggestions that you have for me. I love doing grocery hauls. That's like probably my favorite video to film is grocery hauls. I love talking about healthy food and nutrition and stuff like that. Yeah, I will see you in the next one, and always remember to be kind to yourself.